Hi Stampers, this is Sarah with Stinkincutecards.com and I have the 1st of August's Hostess Club card samples for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this right away. Items. We're going to use this Picture Perfect stamp set. Love it. I love the little starfish that's in there. It's quite nice. We are going to be focusing on the Seashore Designer Series paper this month. Love the nice summery fun. Don't forget, we also have the By the Seashore cardstock packs. The coordinates with the Calypso Coral, Dapper Denim, and the Soft Sky, so that works real nice as well too. So it's made to go with the paper pack and the cardstock pack. That way you don't have to be buying a bunch of different cardstock packets. And we are also going to be using the Softly Falling. Yes, this was one that came out during the holidays last year, but I certainly do like it for many other options as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, and first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the starfish here on my scrap of paper, and we're going to use the two different starfishes from this stamp set. If you'll notice, it's got a little arrow there. When you're stamping, make sure that you kind of keep that in the same direction, because that's going to help you line it up a little bit better. And you'll notice I'm stamping on a Stampin' Pierce mat. Anytime I use photopolymers, quite often I will use the Stampin' Pierce mat because, one, it just seems to give you a nice clear image and it's not as blotchy. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. I'm going to use that. That's the first generation. I'm going to stamp first with the Dapper Denim, and then I'm going to stamp off with the Dapper Denim. I want this again, but I don't want it as strong as the original. Now, I did use the Stamp-O-Ma-Jig with this when I was using several of them, because it is a little bit harder to line up. Oh, not too bad. So we're going to go ahead, and I've stamped off. It gives you kind of a nice softer image, the two-tone. And then I'm going to take my blender pen and I'm just going to go ahead and use it to mushi the color around. And what it does is the ink that's not wet yet will kind of fill in those blank spaces and give you a more vibrant starfish, a little more solid. So I just thought it gave it a nice look. So then we're going to go ahead and use the scissors to cut that out, and we're going to get something that looks just like that. All right. Then it's just a matter of assembling our cardstock. I have taken a 4 1/4 by 11 inch piece of Dapper Denim, and I've added 2 pieces of Crumb Cake 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I'm going to add my Softly Falling. I've ran this through the Big Shot to give me the Softly Falling paper, and we're going to add that right to the card front, and then we're going to go ahead and add a piece of the By the Seashore Designer Series paper. And we are using several different embellishments. I love embellishments. We're going to be using the burlap ribbon. We are going to be using the nautical trim, the gold trim, natural gold trim, and we're going to be using the gold sequins. So I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive right to the center of this, and I'm going to just add that burlap right to the center there. And do the same thing, except for I'm going to add the adhesive to my natural trim. Now you could go ahead and use a glue dot for this. It's entirely up to you. And make that just a smidge shorter for you. All right, so now just the finishing touches. I'm going to take a little bit of gold thread, and the best way to do this is I'm going to wrap it around 3 fingers and then just attach it with a dimensional. And what I found works the best is to kind of grab the ends all together so that they don't spool all over the place. And I'm just going to, of course I let it spool here. All right, so we're just going to attach that about where I want it to go. So I'm going to add that there, and it kind of just naturally flips around, and add another dimensional to my. Okay, so then I'm going to add another dimensional here, and we're just going to go ahead and put my, we'll put it about right here. So that gives me my little starfish, and we are going to stamp the saying in Dapper Denim. It says, "You are made of wonderful." And I'm going to use the old little banner punch to flag my ends because I like to do that. Okay. Okay. Use a dimensional, add that right here. card is coming along quite nicely. Now it's just a matter of adding the sequins. A couple different things that you can do. The easiest way that I think to attach this sequins is just pull them off and stick them on a roll of glue dots. And I'm just going to go ahead and attach those just like that. Kind of jazzes up the front of the card a little bit. And then it's just a matter of making the inside. So I am going to use the Stampin' Pierce mat again, the Dapper Denim, and I am going to stamp my Starfish down here in the corner and go ahead and add the Dream Without Fear, Love Without Limits. And then just a matter of gluing it in. Now you'll notice that I have all these little blue ink spots. Just take a baby wipe and you can just take a baby wipe, just rub those right off, and your Stampin' Pierce mat is set to go. Again, I have one of these just for stamping and then one for actually piercing, so they're reasonable enough that you can do that. Add that to the inside of your card, and you've got a real sweet little Starfish card, and using the Picture Perfect stamp set. Again, thanks. This is Sarah with Stinkincutecards.com, and if you're interested in participating in my online hostess club, either my hostess. Thanks. This is Sarah with Stinkincutecards.com, and if you're interested in learning more information, Hi, thanks again. This is Sarah with Stinkincutecards.com, and if you're interested in more information about my online hostess club, either in person or online, please visit my blog at www.stinkincutecards.com. Thanks. Bye.